Hey guys, welcome to beer review number 3. Today we've got Upslope Brewing Company's Pumpkin Ale. This is a limited release that was given to me actually at the local liquor store. I was in there picking up some other beer to review, and the fellow there gave me this to review and put on my channel. What it says here on the can is Pumpkin Ale, ale brewed with pumpkins and spices. It's going to be 1 pint, and the alcohol on this is going to be 7.7%, so it is heavy. It's nearing an imperial. The ingredients are Snowmelt, so I guess they use the water from that in their brewing, malt, baby bear pumpkins, hops, yeast, and spices. So it sounds like it's going to be a real treat, and I definitely have been anxiously waiting to review this one. It's been sitting here for a few days now while we've been doing some other work, so I'm really happy now to be reviewing this for you today. So, without further ado, let's get it open and get it in the glass. See how it looks. Looks like it's pouring a nice golden color. Real nice. Alright. Well, it's a very golden, a darker reddish golden color. Is a very nice looking beer. Alright guys, I've got a light on it here for you so you can see just how rich and amberish, kind of a real nice golden fall color on this beer. It's really, really nice in the glass. Well, let's get our nose on it. Alright, I'm smelling some more subdued pumpkin on this one. It's real mildly spiced. If you remember the last one, beer review number 2, was a real rich, creamy pumpkin. That would be the Alaskan pumpkin porter that I reviewed there. It was real rich and really stood out. On this one, on the Upslope Pumpkin Ale, I'm getting a more subdued, very subtle notes of the allspice and the pumpkin and some cinnamon and those real nice fall notes. And for a 7.7% alcohol, they've really done a good job at keeping that subdued as well. I'm not smelling any alcohol just yet, but it does smell really good. It smells real creamy, like a rich buttery pumpkin pie, but yet not in your face pumpkin pie. Maybe more of a traditional subtle pumpkin pie. So, on those notes, let's go ahead and taste it and see what we think. That's real nice. Really nice. Not too sweet. This is one that you could have a couple of them and you won't feel like maybe a sugar rush or anything of some of them real sweet beers that you might have seen out there. I'm finding this to be very subdued pumpkin. The pumpkin is there, so there's no mistake you're drinking a pumpkin beer, but it's real subtle. It's not in your face like some of the others that I've seen. So I'm really liking this one so far. Let's see if we can taste any of that alcohol. Very slightly you can taste a little bit of alcohol, but really it tastes no different than maybe a 5%er, maybe somewhere low like that. The alcohol is not real noticeable. The alcohol seems to be pretty fairly subdued on this one. So I really, really like this. This is really good. This is one I could drink 2 or 3 of them and probably be alright with that. That's real good. That's an easy drinker, you could say. Now, as far as the mouthfeel goes on this one, I would say it's got a kind of a creamy start, but then it's got a real dry finish on it. Yes, a really nice beer overall, especially for the price of free. That's always a plus. I don't know how much these usually would go for. It was the only one I saw, and it was the last one that they had. So I definitely really appreciate them giving me this beer. That was really nice of them. Well, as you can see, it's left a real nice lacing on the glass. It's still pretty well full, but as we drink it down, I have a feeling it will leave a nice lace as it goes down the glass. This really is a quality beer. For some of the reviews online maybe weren't quite so in favor of it, but as far as Beer Advocate goes, it did get an 87, which is pretty good for Beer Advocate. They're a little more picky about their stuff, so for them to give it an 87 would be, in my opinion, a good thing. So, and I agree. I think it is every bit of an 87. It's real nice, real drinkable, not overly alcohol-y. You know, it's real nice, not too sweet, not too robust. It's real good, real good. I'm noticing a little bit of a smoky, like a smoked taste, like maybe a very faint smoked bacon hint, something along those lines. It's very faint though, and maybe it's because it's had a few minutes now to warm up. And while we do let it warm up a little more, I'm going to go ahead and load up my bong here. Got some couple of just mixed platinum shelf strains here. We'll fire up while we let it warm up and enjoy these pumpkin notes that we're getting off this Upslope Brewing pumpkin ale. It's a very fine ale. This is the only beer from Upslope Brewing that I've had, so I'd like to definitely try some more of their stuff out. I have to say I like it. Alright, let's take a hit off the bong.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Very nice. What better to go with
You go,
a
Hayes.
upstanding, high-quality beer than a high-quality weed? The two in moderation are quite nice together. Well, let's get another little bowl loaded up here. Before I do, let's take another drink off this pumpkin beer. Well, we're about 9 minutes in, maybe 7, since I did do some talking in the beginning. But 7 minutes into this beer, and I'm not really tasting any of the alcohol's 7.7% just yet. It's still real subtle, like it was when I first opened it. So I'm hoping it's going to continue that way. If it does, this is definitely going to be, I might even bump it up to, an 88, 89 rating on this. We'll see how it does when it warms up. Until then, we'll load another little bowl here. Alright guys, we're back. It's been about 10 minutes or so. See how our beer's tasting now that it's had a chance to warm up a little bit. It still really tastes about the same. No present, real strong alcohol. Real good subtle pumpkin, rich, good flavor. Real nice. It's a really good quality beer. Well, guys, I have to say, I like this beer. I'm glad I got to experience it, and it's definitely looking forward to more from Upslope Brewing out of Boulder, Colorado. And I think as far as the rating goes, I'm going to give this an 89. It's really good. It's really drinkable. It's real smooth. Goes good with weed. Not overly strong at 7.7%. I've certainly had less alcohol that made me feel like I've had more alcohol. This is very subdued, very subtle, very good, very tasty beer. And being October, it fits right in. So hopefully I can find some more of these, because I like these. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for our review of the Upslope Brewing Company's Pumpkin Ale out of Boulder, Colorado. Until next time, I'll catch you on the next one.